playing in Canada, a historic track. Looks simple, it's anything but. Welcome to Montreal.
Alright, let's get it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. Yuki Tsunoda, round 2 of the realistic series that we're gonna be doing. Cockpit mode and all of that. And display stream is, make sure. Yeah, alright, that's right. Alright, let's get it. Make sure that was off. Maybe I'll have a realistic feel. And I have 18 laps around here. So it's gonna be mixed conditions where you can tell by the sky. And if we gotta bump the AI up, we will. So you're able to get more realistic type of battling, dealing with that. I'm gonna get some feedback from y'all from this video. See if y'all like this or do y'all like more of the shorter laps. So you can kind of contrast and just kind of compare each other basically. Which ones y'all like most. And then we'll go from there. But what we'll probably do is we'll probably just keep it at this, honestly. So it can be just more laps, more interest and more intrigue action. So it's just 5 laps and that's it. But we'll probably wind up doing most likely. Very good pole position. Not bad, not bad.
Good job, mate. Really
Beat
well
Master
done.
Verstappen.
Fantastic drive. Bring it
Gotta basically what we're doing is just proving ourselves to everybody that we still got guys. So, but we're in a higher team now. Never really had an opportunity to get here until this point. And that's just real life. Speaking of Yuki himself, been at the sister team of Red Bull for over 3 seasons. So, been there for a long period of time. Now it's just time just to kind of lay down the foundation, prove ourselves in the race quality. Hopefully, a team sign us. Hopefully, it be someone like Williams, someone like Haas, someone like Mercedes, someone like Aston Martin. Those teams are kind of the big teams in a way, or the teams that's on the rise. So I don't think anyone is doing this on YouTube. I think I'm really the only one that's doing this, to be honest. So we're kind of, I mean, we're always just creating our lane, but like we're creating a lane even more.
Beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honor the circuit would be renamed. It is a 2.7-mile circuit. There's a top speed of just under 200 miles per hour. We have the DRS zones, 14 turns, tight corners, a narrow track, a knowledgeable, enthusiastic fan base, and one of the best stops on the Formula One calendar.
We are going to be doing a different series on 24 as well later on down the road, which y'all going to be able to see. So that is going to be interesting as well with a legend that's out of the sport that is reestablished itself. So we'll just keep it like that. We don't want to spoil too much, but that is going to be the plan that we're going to be doing. Our red lights are lit around Canada, and they're out. Let's go. Good start. Really good start, matter of fact. See if we can able to keep the lead. Maybe shift them up. On the third gear when we get to that first, well, the second corner. It's going to be an interesting one because we're going to have to really dial in everything early on, adjust on the fly. We'll have to put ourselves a little bit more lean. We just have to remember that we did go with 31, so this time we'll go at 39 with the downforce on the front flap of the car. I'm able to lower that a little bit more, able to even it out. Besides kind of the traditional uneven, just a little bit to the last year, I would say, or so for the game cycle, because 2023 was kind of more close than ever. 2024 kind of widened that gap and it's still with the front wing and the rear wing. I'm actually stopping pulling up on the side, on the back straight, be able to defend beautifully. Keep the lead. Going into the second lap. Got 17 laps remaining, so it's going to be a long race. We're going to be going to dry at the latter stages of this race, so it's probably going to be somewhere between lap 15 or I would say 13 at the earliest, maybe 12 at the earliest. So we're going to have to deal with this for about 11 laps or so. And then kind of figure out where we're going to be at after that. We're dealing with tires and tire wear itself. It's very, very tricky, this game. It's not easy. It's not as traditional way as 24 was, but also 24 was a little bit of, I would say, not even necessarily conditional in the sense of dirty air, but more tire wear on that aspect. It definitely was compared to this. This is difficult, I would say. So it's going to be a challenge to really get these tires working in a proper window. We're not damaging them too bad. Fend off Max once again. That was beautiful. He didn't really want to touch the AI level since he was about 5/10 behind. If he was like a second or more, then I would definitely up the level. But some of the fact he was 5/10 behind is really nothing in this game because they wrap up the pace. The pace basically get absolutely rapid when still in the race. So quality ain't really the full story when dealing with this game. Comes to the AI side, I don't think they will most likely fix the AI. They'll probably tweak it to make it better, but fixing it will be, probably like 26 or 27. They're dealing with brand new engine and etc. So yeah, I don't really know about that. I would say not even necessarily a new engine, but just a more powerful one. Took out the PS4 side, so it's probably gonna take them a little bit of time to adjust. I had to do some research on that, I would say, because I was upset. Probably as many of y'all are dealing with the AI and stuff. Once I did that and come to the realization, like, oh yeah, I did have PS4 on for the longest time ever, which I always felt like it was kind of holding them back. So now they're going to have to do some catching up to do. Doing a good job defending against Max. I think we have a Ferrari driver on Max as well, which I'm curious who that is. And we're trying to look ahead though.
Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 21.9.
Probably can tell that the steering wheel is a little bit more control, I would say. It's not like a 90s or mid 2000s or early 2000s steering wheel anymore, where it's kind of really, really flicky, really like just unpredictable. So we kind of toned it down. We backed it off tremendously and dealing with the maximum wheel rotation and the steering rate itself. So it's a lot more in control, I feel like. So we're going to have to just adjust to how we're going to be playing this game in general and dealing with steering the car and really getting the maximum out of everything we can possibly do. Especially going track to track in cockpit mode, no display, so just a lot of focus on that. Attention to details, I would say. Oh! Woo! That was a save and a half.
Max is in the pits. Max in the pits.
Okay. All right. So I think this lap, we'll be ready for drives early on already. Holy moly, that was a save. Because I thought Matt's just gonna like swerve over. I don't know why, but I kind of thought that initially. So trying to take extra precaution on what we was gonna plan on doing there. I knew we was gonna miss that apex entirely. So I think if we're on lap 6, we got what 11 laps to go. So I'm thinking hard compound tires, so we can just roll all the way into the end, fight against Max, be on the safe side besides being on the risky side, dealing with tire wear and managing those medium compound tires. So I think we're just gonna go with the hard compound tires, fit on that, and then make a push, flat out towards the end, and just battle against him. So I think that's gonna be the move. Once we get to the straightaway, we're just gonna head straight to the pits, not waste any time, get off these tires immediately. Yeah, they're incredibly hot. 202 Fahrenheit, 197 Fahrenheit as well. So yeah, these tires are done, 100% done. All right, boys, we need a good pit stop here. That's solid. That's very solid. That's very solid. Let's go. Okay, here Max just went by, I think. Gonna be battling against him. Another car just went by. Another 3 cars. Oh, well, another 2 cars just went by. Gonna be fighting against the Ferrari. I don't know who it is, but it's a Ferrari, though. We got a long history battling against each other way back in the day. Oh, we able to cut him off just beautifully. Able to get past him. Been fighting since the early 2010s. That rival goes way back.
Leclerc behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
Okay, so it's Leclerc. That's confirmed. I think we was at 80 differential, so we're just going to leave it there because I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything below that. It's all about just remembering your setup and switching it on the fly, so that's what I've been also getting really, really good at with this game. Even though this game has some issues, I would say, but definitely making it a lot more fun, a lot more accessible to ourselves. Maybe enjoy this game. So able to work around the inefficiencies. Let's see. So I think we have Max Verstappen ahead of us. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we got Max Verstappen ahead of us, and we have a McLaren ahead of us. So it's all kind of piecing together. Kind of like I would say about time y'all see this video, the Austria video with the Austria race in real life, where they're kind of all We were really close by. Ferrari, the McLaren, and the Red Bull, even though McLaren had an absolute dominant pace threshold over Red Bull and Ferrari. But kind of the gist of that. It's kind of nice to see in the game. It's just Yuki in real life, and I would say struggling. Up to the point to the Austria GP. Because I know by the time this video drops, it's going to be well done with the Austria Grand Prix. We're probably going to be somewhere around Hungarian Grand Prix when this video drop, or Silverstone area. So, but right after or before that race in real life. Catching up to Max. See if we can able to make a move around him. We had a little bit of a moment through Wall of Champions, so we're not going to be able to make a move on the straightaway. I have to let these tires kind of relax a little bit. Not push too hard, too early, so we won't burn them out. I didn't know the rain was gonna exit so quickly. I mean, this race is on an island, so I mean, you kind of expect some weird things to happen. When the rain kind of exit out a little bit more quickly than I would say like a Brazil track, where it's kind of based in I wouldn't say like a valley, but a little bit of a hilly area. It's not island based where the track itself is at. So should have known. Should have expected some different things to happen. The weather in this game is different too. It's like it tells you like a prediction, and then it'll wind up being like something a little bit shorter, or way extended out. Just depends on track to track. So that's one thing I've been trying to pick up on, little clues like that. Okay, so we got the DRS, got past Max, through the chicane section before the Wall of Champions. Absolutely beautiful. Able to keep Charles Leclerc behind as well with the target that Mark had wound up assigning us to. So we're free to push. So if we get past or whatever, it doesn't matter. Got 7 laps. Yeah, I would say 7 laps. And hopefully we can be able to get the victory, but it's going to be darn interesting when we get to the pace of that McLaren is starting to pull away insanely quick. So maybe an uphill challenge. I don't know. Maybe not as simple as I think it's going to be. Able to get this win. I've noticed that the AI does have traction control, so I mean we're playing an equal game. It just doesn't have full traction control like the AI do, but we got the medium traction control, so nothing is hidden there. Just to let y'all know, the first time watching this video, that yeah, we just kind of match up with the AI as realistic as possible. Try to get it, you know, I would say watchable videos besides just dominance throughout the season. So that's what we're going to be aiming for. We started doing it in our older series with F123, and that panned out absolutely phenomenal. I've showed a lot of love and support on that. So we're going to be trying to implement that into all the games that we play, dealing with the AI and etc. Let's see. So we're roughly, I would say, 4/10 slower, 3/10 slower. Then I'm McLaren. I'm about to go to ask Mark real quick and figure out what's going on. Okay, he really didn't give me a full response. I may have to adjust my response thing through my settings, I think. Then I gotta just respond on. Yeah, there it is. Yep, everything. All right.
Lando ahead. And gap to
There
the
it
car
is.
in
Yep.
front, 1.1
Fix that problem.
They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old, and the time last lap, 1:15.8. We're gaining by around 2/10 per lap.
Oh,
Keep going.
okay, so we're gaining. All right, cool. I don't know why we're not getting DRS, but we must be like
leading our teammate by 3.8 seconds.
Appreciate it. We must be like, I would say, probably around that 1 second bubble. So not really inside that 1 second bubble quite yet. Able to get DRS. That's what I'm thinking, but I had some occasions where it was mighty close. Surprised we didn't get really no DRS. No, the detection zones is a little bit different. There it is. Got it.
In the wake of the car ahead.
Let's get it.
Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Tower is looking really good compared to what we had to deal with my team. My team is different, different animal compared to these cars. These cars is a lot more stable, way more predictable. Look like Lando's having a little bit of an issue
Condition still looking good.
dealing with those medium compound tires, so we should be able to get past some of these. Hopefully on the start straight away. Yeah, start straight away. Ooh, it's mighty close. Try to go to the left. He kind of already predicted that, just like real life. Oh, he closing the door on the outside. We're on the grass. Ooh, side by side. On the grass a little bit more. To the second corner. Just get ahead of the McLaren. I mean, just get ahead of him. All right, that was a good battle, though. Nonetheless, he was all over the track, trying to defend, tracking respect. Hats off to him. But we're going to be starting to check out here. All we got to do is build that 1 second gap. We're going to be...
Lap times are a little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilize them.
Going to be saving the birdie. We're going to be looking at our lap times, too, because I don't think they're really inconsistent. But at the end of this video, or at the end of this race, we're going to be looking at the lap times and seeing what the heck is he talking about when he gets to that point. Lap 13 out of 18, so we only got about 5 or so for a lap, so we're able to go to get to the line before officially. Yeah, I don't know if we can able to pull away from the McLaren, but I think if we just put our head down and really focus on these traction zones, I think we'll be okay. Oh, he had a huge moment there. So I think that just opened the floodgates for us to be able to go. Just to be able to get out of the DRS zone. That'll help us out a lot, saving tires and not necessarily defending as much. Because he'll be farther behind. Yep. Yeah, that's a good margin. We want a DRS in that margin, so if we keep this margin up, we'll be alright. Being able to get this win. I'm pretty sure it'd be our second win, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it'd be our second win. I have to check. If y'all notice with some of my recent videos, is that I got the engine kind of a little bit lower, so kind of just gives the just a little bit more, I'll say, more in depth with the sounds around, with the surround sound of different cars, and you can honestly hear my car, the sound bouncing kind of off the walls and stuff. So just gives it a little bit more immersion feel. You can actually hear the floor as well, scraping against the ground a little bit. So just little details like that I've been trying to touch up, dealing with the content, the game, and the stuff. Especially with this game, I have to do them things to keep you, I would say, interested. When things are not going your way, start out the game cycle. Get to the line. We're gonna be having 2 laps remaining around this track. Skies and cleared up. It's looking nice and blue. It's not that dark, ominous looking sky anymore. What we had earlier in the race.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Okay, so able to hit that target, able to give ourselves even more driver rating attributes towards us, like probably racecraft or experience, etc. So, or pace. I probably deal with a lot more pace, dealing with lap times and stuff. So that's gonna help us out. It's gonna help our case. Hopefully, like again, like we said earlier, hopefully we're gonna be signed to a team early on during the season. We only got 10 rounds, so hopefully they'll be knocking on the door very very soon. So I feel like in real life, Yuki just has to leave this team. You just have to make it through the season and just leave this team. This team is just not. It's not fit. It's not cut out for. I would say the history has been saying a lot for the last couple of years for Red Bull. If you've been in that sister team for over 2 years, yeah, you're not really cut out for the top team. Even if you do make it in the top team, just really initially just try to make it through the season, deal with what you got, and then just get out of there as quickly as possible. Just hope that they can able to just pick up somebody else. So that's kind of always been like the blueprint, and it's been numerous drivers, Sebastian Bomi, Brandon Hartley, and I think a couple other drivers as well. Oh, Pierre Gasly, so Alex Albon as well. So it's been a couple examples and a couple testimonies from other drivers. Oh well, uh, yeah. For those drivers, what they had to deal with going to this team. So yeah, it's just better off just finding something that you can able to just work with a whole another team and just start your career kind of over, fresh. Not really deal with any of the politics and etc. that comes with Red Bull.
Okay, mate. 5
Final
more.
lap, let's
Keep your
go.
concentration and let's bring it home.
Let's go. Think it's gonna be our second race win. If not, it's gonna be our first. It's gonna be an absolute beauty of a day around here. Had to deal with the wet for a little bit. I'll say around 65 laps, and dried up pretty quick. I'm on the hard compound tires since then, and I've been finding a lot more speed. I'm not uncomfortable with this game, and kind of sense that the car is gonna snap, and that's a feeling that I definitely need since dealing with F1 2022 back in the day. That game right there will definitely let you know if the car is snapping. At the rear of the car, or definitely at the front of the car as well. Gonna be wasting the battery all the way into the line. It's gonna be another race win or our first race win, whatever it is. You've done it. Finally, let's go. Come on.
Was a nice car, very nice car. Very good car.
Really impressive drive, really impressive weekend.
Driver of the day, Lando Norris. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's unappreciated by I don't know. I feel a slight diss by that. I feel like we had driver today. We had to step it up against him, against Max and Charles Leclerc. So I don't know. I don't know about that one, but you can have that though. We got the race win. We got the hardware. Let's go.
And
Come
the top
on.
three venturing onto the podium to begin the celebrations. Yuki Tsunoda with the largest trophy, a moment to celebrate. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
All right, let's see. What do we got? Okay, yeah. So that's the second race win. We're 22 points ahead of Lewis, 22 points ahead of Lando, 23 ahead of Max, and 23 ahead of Charles Leclerc. So this championship fight is very, very close knit. We are 22 points ahead of Ferrari now, 33 points ahead of McLaren, and 65 points ahead of Mercedes. They have been struggling badly. And I think race director, I think we had no incidents that race, so it's always good to see. Pit stops, I think we had maybe one of the fastest pit stops. Just didn't get that 2.3 pit stop that RB Isaac Hajar got and Alex Albon. So yeah, it's been good. If y'all enjoyed this video, nonetheless, man, y'all like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.